I have been in the tech space since 2018, customer success management. So managing customers and making sure that they're happy with the products and services, all that jazz, right? And then in 2020, I started blogging about customer success and tech and SaaS and posting on LinkedIn, building up a following there, things like that, building up my network. And learned that I really enjoy writing online. I'm pretty good at it. People were responding to it and people were telling me, oh man, your posts and your blogs, they're so great and this and that. I'm like, maybe I have a knack for this, who knows? But I'm in tech. I'm not a writer. That's weird. Who would be a writer as a career? That's a dead-end career. You can't make money that way. But then in 2023, so last year, I was laid off. And if anyone listening to this is familiar with the tech job market right now, it's really bad. And I was unemployed for 9 months. It was a very dark time in my life, to say the least, but that's what got me into copywriting. So I get on Spotify, go to podcasts, I type in copywriting because there's a podcast for everything, right? Yours was the first podcast that I found. So I click on it, I filter to the first episode, and I just start listening. I joined the CCA, and now here I am. So I really just took it one video, one module at a time. I wanted to really learn how to, write ads and write copy and just all the things that you teach. I really wanted to take it all in, write scripts, all that jazz. So, but as I was doing that, I was reaching out to a lot of my friends that were in the software space, friends of mine that owned businesses or were like VPs of marketing, things like that, right? And I said, hey, listen, I'm starting this copywriting business. Can I write some emails for you? Can I do this and that for you? Many of which said yes, which was awesome. The very first client I signed is still my client to this day. He's a friend of mine that owns a software business. So kind of as I was learning, I was also trying to implement it by writing for people and trying to pitch clients and so forth. Because I was pretty well versed in the tech space, I focus mainly on tech companies, tech startups. I reach out to a lot of my connections in the tech space, things like that, right? And pretty much all the clients I'm working with right now are in tech. So I have my website, which kind of emphasizes tech and software, things like that. But I'm going to make a bit of a change to the website to make it a little bit more broad because, and here's the good news I was going to share with you. So I have recently, literally as of like today, have partnered with the largest entrepreneurship network in Arizona. So basically what I tell people is just like, if you're just starting out with copywriting, just learn as much as you can. But do what I did. As you're learning, start implementing it, either just writing it out yourself, building out your portfolio, or asking people if you can write it for them. Like, hey, I'm learning how to write these email marketing. Here are some things that I've done. Can I do some of this for you? Right? Like, because like people get so caught up in the information gathering phase, like picking your brain phase and learning phase, which is all good, but very few people like just jump into the action. So I say learn and then take action as you're learning. To me, that is the best way to learn anything, especially copywriting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.